I'm often saying it. See that thing, it? I am. I said before on this podcast, and I'm on record.
Yeah.
I said I'd love to not be from Ireland so I could come and visit Ireland.
Yeah.
I'd be blown away if I came off the plane, like.
Yeah. It's like, even going to the city, like, going, it's, Jesus, what might throw you is if you're looking for a Guinness Zero and they don't have them.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Some fella's on the dry, some fella's driving,
Yeah.
and he won't have a Heineken Zero. He doesn't like them, so they fuck, we'll go somewhere else. But that's the only reason, because there's so many nice places. We're over there, like, I don't know, all the bars are on a corner, and there's an aluminium door.
Yeah, that wouldn't invite you.
And you go in an Irish bar. It's not a fucking Irish bar.
No,
Do you know?
they never are.
The only benefit of going in that is that your man is Irish behind the bar. It owns it,
I suppose, yeah.
and the whole menu is grand. As in, you get
How much is the wine?
Just have no idea.
Just make it up. They're not going to check. Fuck them.
Well, you see, it was all in hoofs. They're in the European Union, but they still use their own currency.
The hoof.
A
The
hoof.
Hungarian hoof.
A hoof, yeah, hoofs. Hoof, H-U-F.
The best name for currency I ever heard of. The hoof.
Well, I fucking fair huffed. I nearly huffed my dinner up when I went up. I'm getting the dinner now. The first night,
How much?
went up. 79,000 there, please. Huffs.
A sure hoof must be worth a fucking.
It's not worth a
must
hoof.
be worth a claw.
No.
A hoof.
Yeah. I don't know what the exchange rate is. It's like fucking. I suppose the equivalent, like 79,000. That was nearly in around
20 quid.
200 euro.
Right. That should be the same as here, so. Robbery. Yeah.
Yeah, robbery. Yeah. No, good old spot. So that was grand.
And then you went to 2 different
I came
tests.
home then. The following weekend I went on a
Hardly
stag.
watch your boy come home.
No, I didn't unpack the bag. Hardly. I went out the door again, and there wasn't a word said. I don't know how. I'm still waiting for something. I was just, see you later. Yeah, we'll talk to you after.
Yeah, but you must do your thing.
Yeah, I said,
The
I just
second one was
don't.
kind of
You feel weird because you're just always around at the weekend, and you're always at home, and you're running with the kids, and next thing you're fucking having a ball in Budapest. Next thing you're going on a stag.
A stag at your age.
Oh, I loved
Was your
it.
man a bit older, so is it?
Oh, I loved it. Loved
That's
every
not
single
nice to
minute
have,
of
isn't
it.
it?
Every single minute of it. Once I get going, you see,
I'd say you could take to the drink.
I'd be good at it.
I'd say you could. Like. Absolutely, like.
I would.
Properly
I know I
could,
would.
like.
Yeah. And it suits me. Nearly.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be any harm to anyone, like.
Yeah. There was we went into one of the beer halls
Oh, the Hitler.
in Munich, yeah, where the pushed, where he used to do his speeches anyway. That was great to see, and there was music in there, traditional kind of German old crack. It was like,
But they wouldn't have a sign up saying this is where Hitler started off.
No.
That's where he did his one piece.
no,
The beer. No, they're not advertising that, like.
Hitler gigged here.
Bins and tops.
What kind of mic was he using?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, imagine. He's inside there roaring and shouting, and
Down the Sennheiser.
he rallied.
I play one we all know, like. Little Tash getting caught in the harmonica.
Yeah, getting caught in the fucking ripping the fucking. Maybe that's why he doesn't stop.
Little one piece.
Hitler 8 to 10 Sunday evening.
That's that in the chalkboard. Oh, God.
Fuck's sake, yeah. But it was a mighty spot. I don't think we ordered a drink. I think we went in and like you're drinking beer, obviously, and you tell the waiter. He finds you a table. There was like 18 of us, roughly. Finds you a table. You can't book it. You just walk in, and got a grand seat, big long table, the whole lot of us. And we all just said, "Look, beer." There's one of us there, just like for example, Mike is on the dark beer, and he says, "Grand," and just left him down, and he just says, "Keep him coming," and we just went, "Yeah, do yeah." We didn't order a drink. We didn't have to call him. We didn't have to. We just
They're
kind
big,
of,
are they? The handles on them.
oh yeah.
They're
Well, one of the
Stein.
boys says, "Wonder could these break?"
It should have been. But sure, I don't think they give a fuck over it, did they?
Ah, should be all
Whatever.
roaring and shouting. And
Yeah.
every time he came down, he'd hold 6 of them in one hand.
Brilliant.
Like, and just he'd land them, bang, they'd hit the table, and we'd all,
Oh,
hey!
the foam and all.
And we'd
Jesus,
start
it's great.
again.
Yeah,
But the foam, like, I was looking at a pint at a gig there Sunday night, and I was like, Jesus, I'd nearly go for a lager. I don't normally drink lager,
love
but
lager,
since
yeah.
my escapades, I've been kind of, you can get a taste for it.
Mm.
But I was looking at it in the glass, this lovely glass, and the foam, I could see the glass, like those bulb glasses, like, and it was, the bubbles were bubbling up, bursting. The fucking thing was like an ice cream cone. I said, but that's not, lager shouldn't be.
Oh, I like it that way. For
But I
life.
think that's false. I think the glass is doing a lot of the work for shit, making it look good when it's actually kind of half shit.
Right, I don't know. Go on, Was
Because
it bad? Was it shit then?
What?
Was it shit, so?
Here.
No.
No, it was lovely in Germany. I'm talking
you
about
don't like it
when
here?
at home. Yeah, but I'm looking, it looks gorgeous. I don't remember ever seeing a beer look that nice over in Germany.
It just looks kind of
It
flat.
looks like it comes out, you have a fine fucking foamy head on it, maybe 2-3 fingers of
okay.
foam, and it's landed down, and you take, and maybe 3 sips in, that foam is kind of more or less gone. Near the end, it looks flat and rotten, but still it's lovely. Still tastes nice.
It's just there was a different approach here. Because if you didn't get bubbles in it here, you'd be inclined to complain, like, you know.
But I think it just makes it look good, but it actually, I'd have a headache
Oh, you'd
after
be
3 or
fucking
4
dying,
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
day. No hangover after, no, well, no.
You will get other, yeah.
Rattled, but not.
And they're great crack, you were saying. Tell them what you told me about the Germans.
No, I can't. Or will I? What did I tell you?
Well, they were kind of they have a kind of a serious bearing. They have a kind of a morose mooring. There wouldn't be much crack, like.
For us, mooring. I could have one of them myself.
Yeah.
No, it's like as if they can't have crack. It's like as if they can't be, it's like as if they're...
I think they had a bit too much crack back in the late 30s, mid 40s, and they just.
It's like as if they can't have crack. It's like they can't be seen to be having crack. Does that make sense?
Yeah, maybe like a guilt, or like embarrassed. Just have a guess. I don't know.
Bit of both.
Bit of both, yeah.
No, saying that, we went to a match as well, and that was mighty fucking crack. There was a bit of crack at that, like as in at either end. We were kind of in the middle. We had great seats, but behind the goal at any soccer match is where each team, kind of the main fans, go to upset the opposition's keeper. But they were fucking lifting. There was mighty crack. It would look no different to any football game you'd go to, But yeah, if you're in someone's way on a train or anything like that, like, they don't be long fucking telling you. And it's just straight up, like, just
Stop.
I'm telling you. Oh, sorry there. Sorry, just push past you there. Sorry, there's none of that. Like, you need to get out of my way. It's like,
Yes.
would you like that now?
Well, I'd like it if I was a bit more like that.
Yeah.
Like I say sorry a lot during the day, It's kind of tiring.
Sorry.
That's how you get things done. That's how their gear is so good.
Yeah, maybe.
Fun.
That's
why the fucking PA systems and the old fucking Sennheisers and the...
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, they're good at gear, aren't they? Music gear.
Oh, they are good at music gear, yeah.
And where's Thoman?
Germany, sure.
Munich? As in, is it near? I have no idea where Thoman is.
It's somewhere. It's in Germany anyway, Dave, and I don't really know where it is.
Fuck it. If I
Could be near Munich or outside Munich.
Yeah. I wouldn't have had the time anyway.
German efficiency.
Yeah.
The Lord doesn't give with both hands. Like, you can't be good crack and efficient.
Well, it's well worth a visit anyway. I had a fucking ball. The hotel was nice, just close to the train where we got off. We had a great old fucking laugh. Of course, 18 Egypts, 40 or all in our 40s, 30s, 40s, and
any teetotalers?
no,
left at home by design.
No.
You couldn't bring them, like.
No.
It's like bringing a fucking non-swimmer underwater. This is not going to work out. This shit, like.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
No waste of time, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's massive disadvantages to being a non-drinker. Like,
Oh, huge.
there's probably an advantage too. But
No. The next day, getting up, like, you'd be rattled, you'd be just afraid, but we were fine. We just stuck to the beer. We're
That's the
kind
way
of
to do it,
yeah.
yeah.
And there was no one
And the beer will nearly tell you when you're full anyway, won't you? Right, time for bed. You get sleepy.
It slows you down, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a picture of me sitting in an armchair inside in the bar, and I'm
Schnoozing.
like I'm after my Sunday dinner and watching a match
Yeah.
with a cup of tea sitting up on my chest. Yeah,
Oh,
there was a lot of that going on, and next thing the eyes were closed, and it's just went time to go home.
you were full up.
Walk past, so one of the lads walked past the kebab shop and in, and when you see a big dirty kebab, it's the best thing you could eat.
Sure,
'Cause
still
they
you can eat.
The bread is made fresh, and they're put in, and they'd look at you and kind of go, yeah, you need more of this. They'd put in salty stuff, and they know you're jarred, like, and they'll say, eat that. You wouldn't even order. There was one place we went into, I don't think they just looked at us and went, the right thing for you,
Fuck,
and
it's
fed
great.
us, and woke up the next day, sure, stand still, like.
There's more of that efficiency we talked about earlier. It's great.
More, yeah. 1 second there now, lads.
And they have the autobahn as well, like, so, like, there's a trust there. And then in the pubs, you can kind of just fucking scull pints away and you can probably bang your glass off the table. There's probably limits, alright, I suppose.
There is, yeah. Well, that beer hall is just kind of come in and just, there's space and room and
And the tables are fucking dirty and they're splintery, aren't they? They're
They're-
not like
they're kind of
sturdy.
sturdy out, yeah.
Yeah.
They can take the abuse. Should it? Oktoberfest does be.
Why? Jesus. I wouldn't be into that now.
That's like we were in
It's
there
too much
now
for me,
in February, and we were sitting in there, and it was cold outside, chilly and whatever. But we were sitting there, it was fucking roasting, and we were all veiny and fucking. I had to take my shoes off at one stage. One of the boys was drinking out of it.
There's one fella playing a trombone with another fella. There's always that kind of stuff.
Yeah, my feet were roasting inside there. So you could imagine, like simple. Just we were there all day and just riddled with drink. But
Just
like,
fellas, that's what they do, isn't it?
you can imagine what it's like in October. You multiply that by fucking 10 more, as in the amount of people, and the heat, and the fucking
Yeah.
crack.
See, women now, they'd probably take a crochet class and they'd take a fucking pole dancing class and they'd probably spread it out like. They'd have a fucking glass of Prosecco with that then. God almighty, I'd hate it. Shit, like. Wouldn't they?
They would.
They're-
Yeah.
They're different.
Well, not all. Like, not all of them. Some of them.
So you'd recommend anyway. You'd recommend it.
I'd recommend both places, and I'd recommend just if you're kind of, if you think of something coming up and there's like it's one is after the other, and that's all you have going on. Let's say over the space of a few months, just go for it. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was half dreading that, but I put away a few bob, and obviously that makes it easier because you're trying to say, fucking hell, how am I going to
How much is a pint over there?
in Germany?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking a $5.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's $5 or
What is
$5,
it?
20,
It's
10.
fucking
or
6
5,
here now.
Huh?
To 6 here.
Is it?
It is.
Just
Six.
I don't buy that many pints.
Do you not?
No, because
That is buying for you.
well, they'll be thrown up. I might order one.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah. You see, you wouldn't go for pints here, really, would you?
I wouldn't go for yeah.
You wouldn't wander down the village like for an evening.
No,
No.
no.
Sit
I used to.
Sit up at the counter.
Yeah, I'd love to,
Mm.
but I'd be
See,
afraid. I'd be afraid to say go in for one. We should just-
Oh, sure, why me?
Come here.
There's many
Well,
good
anyhow,
men who
what
are-
were you up to while I was gone?
Waiting for you to fucking come back. I was waiting here with the camera on. Just feel the back of it. Feel how hot it is. Everything's been plugged in. I've just been sitting there. People have been contacting me constantly. Tens of people. Well,
Saying what?
what's happening?
There's Corky.
We're a lifeline to many people. This is the safe part of the internet. You know that? When people come in here like a spa. This is the Inchidani of the internet, and you fucked off and just left them high and dry. You have a responsibility to these people,
Well, I
and you've
apologise.
shirked. It's very rare now I'd be pushed to say shirked, but you shirked your responsibilities.
I did try to come down. In between.
When I rang you last week and you were going to come down, and I said don't because you couldn't string two noises together. Never mind the sentence. So I said, you know what you're doing now, David? Let's leave it alone until next Tuesday and we'll reconvene.
Yeah, you made a good call, I suppose.
I did because
Yeah, you'd made a good. You would have made a good psych nurse.
I'd have had to wrap you in a little Afghan and just fucking put you in there between the nylon string and the base and just, I don't know, tease a couple of blackheads off your back or something. People were up in arms, like there was an avalanche of complaints came in. No, they weren't.
I know.
I didn't really do much, couple of gigs, but I remember before on our last podcast, I remember telling you that I was doing a gig and a musician of note walked in and the wheels came off my performance.
Yeah.
And it has kind of not bothered me, but made me very curious since. So I just want to have this conversation. I bet there's fellas out there, like, and probably a lot of fellas wouldn't admit to it, but there's a certain anxiety that kind of comes over them the day of a gig.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit, if you're doing your job like my job, like plumbing, or your job, you could kind of, if you felt a certain way, if you felt a bit off or something, like, you can probably just kind of fly under the radar a bit. But when you're doing a gig, you're quite exposed and stuff anyway. But it's all kind of about anxiety and stuff. But that particular time, somebody walked in, I was doing a gig, and
But you weren't expecting them at all.
no. I mean, actually, he did text saying he might call in, but I kind of just forgot about it. And then I saw himself coming in. And I noticed I tensed up.
Yeah.
My hands and my voice and everything tensed up. And I was kind of thinking about it, like, what the fuck happened there? Like, I was going along grand and everyone was having fun. We were singing along, and the song I was singing just kind of fell apart. And then the next couple of songs did. And I kind of just, I teased out the evening, got there, and had to go home and have a think. It's like, that's shit. Like, that happened to me a few times, you know?
Did it?
And
Like, is it it's performance anxiety?
oh yeah, it's not uncommon. It's a performance anxiety. It might be a little bit of the imposter syndrome thing. It's kind of a mental thing, like,
Yeah.
but your body just tenses up and does that kind of fight or flight thing. And I was trying to kind of do gigs then and just kind of tap into it or see, like, what is it, you know? Of course, all the easy gigs are the gigs when everyone is singing along, like, and there's no fucking
Yeah.
Van Halen's looking up at you from the crowd, like, they're just the easiest gigs ever, you know?
Well, you see, if you mess up, if you kind of make a little error just as they come in, that you might have probably made anyway, and no, you wouldn't give
And
two
wouldn't give a
shits.
shit.
Like, you wouldn't
Yeah, yeah.
even entered your head. You wouldn't even registered it. But now he just walked in. Now you make that little error, and now the seed is planted, and your
is.
adrenaline now is up.
And you don't know what to do.
And
You
you're-
just get more and more tense.
I'd find that with certain gigs, if my adrenaline is up and I'm not nervous, I'm just excited. I'm just fucking everything sounds good. I'm playing bass and fucking shots out. What are the cards, lads?
And that is what happens. Like, if you're not relaxed,
What's the start of this one?
fucking, isn't it mad?
Whiskey in the jar.
You could have played it. You wouldn't be able to count the amount of times you've played it before. And yeah, so like, it's kind of strange. Tension is an enemy.
Yeah,
I've noticed, like, at times now, so I've really tapped into it now since that night. But like, if I'm at all tense, or if I'm expecting a high note to come up in the song and I tense up, it all goes to shit. The more I'm relaxed, if I can just relax, everything works way better.
How do you relax? How would
I
you?
think just being aware that there is tension, and not just going, well, this is it, you know.
Yeah.
Go, oh yeah, there is tension. Like, why am I tensing my calf? Like,
Well, yeah.
you
Holding,
just
holding,
check in with your fucking legs and stuff. Go, jeez, my calf is tense there with fucking
Yeah.
5 minutes. Why is that? Or like, why am I pressing the strings so hard?
Yeah.
I'm driving him into the fretboard. Like, I calm down a small bit. My neck is all veins. What's that about? What you doing there? That's stupid. Don't do that.
Grinding your teeth.
Don't do that.
Fucking hell.
Don't do that at all.
Yeah.
Well, there's an old parable about a kazoo and Aiken. I'm sure we all know it.
We do.
If you do know this, it's weird because I only just made it up this morning. But like in the jungle, like, right, there's an old tribe there, and kazoo, he wouldn't be lazy, like, but they fucking poke the head off a woolly mammoth anyway. They had loads of meat for the winter anyway, right?
Okay.
So he was leaning into his idleness,
Yeah.
and he was starting to fuck around, and he was moving stones around and just sitting on the ground. This was years ago.
Fuck yeah.
This is fucking. This was before God was a boy, I'd say. And he had a bit of grass in it.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I had a bit of grass.
You had bit of grass.
Not grass. I'm not off, no.
The child took it.
I fucking did. But he had the bit of grass in it, and he was messing with it, and he put it between his thumbs, like.
Oh, yeah.
It might work with paper.
It would, I'd say.
He was.
No, for fuck's sake.
He was.
Sorry.
He was. He was doing that, and Jesus, fucking class. Like he said, that's the fine job. He was giving it all that, and he's sitting down, and Jesus, Aiken came up behind him. So things as well. What do you have there? I just fucking wonder, sure, fucking read much on. So, what have you there? I just know a bit of fucking grass that's blown into it. And he cracked says, no, that's actually quite good. Do it again there. And he did it again. I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
I said, jeez, that's actually quite. Margaret! Did you hear Kazoo here the grass? I'm busy now.
What?
Come over a minute. Put that down. What has he? Put the grape. Put it between his thumbs there, and he fucking blows into it, and I go, Jesus, good, isn't it? So they were all asking him to play, and I went, fuck it, he'd go home in the evening, and they'd be sitting by the fire, and they'd be all doing their bits and pieces, and he'd be blowing into the grass, and they'd be like, jeez, that's unbelievable. Like, how does he make that sound out of that?
He's fucking handy out.
He's
Yeah.
handy, Kazoo. And Aiken. The word got out of it, and there was neighbouring tribes and all coming over for a look at him.
Go on.
Fucking right, what's the story here? Like,
And were there any other countries trying it? Like, sure,
they
sure,
fucking didn't know. Like, they didn't think to try it. Like, they were
Yeah.
too busy with bits and pieces, I suppose.
I suppose they're up the walls.
They were caught for entertainment badly, obviously. So they were roaming around. There was a gang. The crowd was getting too big. There was a gang at the back there. I can't see him. Stand up to fuck, said Aiken. They can't see you. For fuck's sake, like, because he was getting pissed off. And like, so he stood up and went, they're like, oh, Lord. And, it was, and then he started stamping his foot a bit with it. Like, geez, that's good. Like, stamping his foot in it. It was bigger and bigger crowds. And then he was standing up and they couldn't see him eventually.
Yeah.
So we can't see him. He was getting they built the stage.
That Jesus.
For fuck's sake, said Kazoo, like, it's the bollocks.
He wasn't
I don't want
expecting
to be
that.
doing this, like.
Yeah, he'd no interest.
But he was kind of forced to do it anyway.
Okay.
He finished the show and then he was taking the slash there behind the tree and didn't hear two fellas talking about him. He overheard him saying, jeez, I don't get it. Like, it's not that good. He's only bringing it to a piece of grass. Like, oh, shit, is it? He's shit, is he?
And we're paying him to see this.
Fucking that's after costing me a barrel of salted herring. And I'm under pressure, like. Do you think I can be forking out fucking a bushel of bananas for this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm busting my bollocks all day making flint arrowheads to come in and see this shit.
Don't tell George Finn you could be paid with a barrel of fucking salted herring.
I could.
You'd be raw.
I'm drastically mixing up my ears here. I'd say something fucking.
A bushel of bananas.
Bushel of bananas.
Finn will have
That's
mouth.
it. My history teacher turned his grave if he was dead at it. But then the tension got to him. Every time he went up on the stage, then, of course, he couldn't think of the hundreds that were enjoying him. All he could think about were the two boys that said he was shit.
Or even, yeah.
It got in his head. Poor Kazoo, he never performed again.
Never performed again.
No, never went performed again. He couldn't perform again. How could he? He couldn't get that out of his head. No, I don't know what the hell that means. I just made it up, right?
Stage fright.
Stage fright.
That's what
It's
it
as
does.
old as that made up story. Stage
Jesus.
fright. So I was thinking then, practical cures for it, like, right? Like, you'll get loads of stupid cures online. Like, check in with yourself.
Oh.
You know,
Breathe.
it's shit, like.
Oh, that kind of, that,
Do you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
all that breathing and stuff, like.
That's
What
not
I
good.
reckon you should do is go into a graveyard and sit down before the gig. Like, there's loads of fellas went into the graveyard and they were never heard from again. It's like, what are you worried about? Really?
Yeah.
You will, like, it amazes me that gang can sit down at television, watching television all evening, like, pretending that, like, at some time in the future they're going to die and never come back. We're all so relaxed about it, like.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, like, that's the big picture. That's one of the solutions. Look at the big picture, like, and in order to get a bit of perspective, maybe if you went over to the graveyard and had a look around, go, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah. At least I can go in and
Sure, fuck it, I'm alive now. I can fucking go
blow
in
a
and
bit
do
of
this.
grass between my two hands.
like Kazoo.
They can't.
You know, and Aiken, Longo.
Yeah.
You have another one then. I suppose, like, the tension thing is the only thing that I've actually noticed in the last few gigs. over and over, something starts to kind of go a bit off. It's tension. There's tension somewhere in my leg or in my arm or in my head.
Yeah.
And if I can alleviate that, it just seems to help. Also, when people walk in, it's almost like the spell is broken. I had to think about this. If a musician walks in and you're playing, it's almost like another magician walking in and seeing another magician.
Yeah.
Not to the same degree, but it kind of... I don't want people to know the mechanics of what's going on. That's probably something that's in me too. Like,
Yeah.
you
And I
know,
suppose with music, like it's like one small, like one mistake is very noticeable. It's immediately noticeable.
it is to them, like, because they're kind of judges then, and they're not. I don't see them as listeners, like
Well, they're hearing every note in real time. Like,
they are, yeah. And it's you
just
can let that get in your head.
you're not going to have that going into a studio because you can just do it like us there tonight. We can, play the song and do it again, do it a second time, just do a second take. There's no doing that.
Yeah, but by the same token, the people can't listen back to it again either live. It's not like they can listen to that mistake again.
Yeah.
It's gone. Oh, was it a mistake? Okay, maybe you get away with it, but I'll probably never really. I've loads of little solutions, like, but I'll just have to kind of. I wonder, like, do a lot of people have it at different varying degrees, and do some people have crippling stage fright, but actually just go and do it anyway?
Yeah.
Because it's horrible. It's actually horrible. The day leading up to it, if you have very bad anxiety about performance, it can make the day very shit, especially if you've got commitments, and things to do.
I suppose
And
and that's if you're busy, having time to maybe really prepare. I think over preparing, in that sense, might help.
It might if you're kind of
So
that way
you're
inclined.
kind of in autopilot.
Yeah, but it can still fucking fall us under, can't it?
Yeah.
It's a fucking hard one. I'd love fellas to fucking message in and just like fellas that you might look at, like, that perform very regularly, who might say, yeah, I still get a little bit. I still get butterflies before I go up there, and
I had a quick look on when you mentioned it there today, but so I suppose there's why the musicians get it so strongly. High performance is required, immediate judgment from the audience, personal identity. Some musicians often feel their performance reflects their self-worth or talent. Lack of control. That now
causes anxiety.
that's my Achilles heel.
Okay, well, talk to us about that. So, lack of control. What do you mean?
I suppose not being able to control the sound, not being able to have a full control over my volumes, and like going into the certain pubs now that have their own PA system.
Yeah, you don't.
And it's grand. I can use it. I'm free to use it, but I'm not all that familiar with it. That just really would put me off taking gigs.
Okay.
Unless I can just bring in my own. So the place I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I've rectified it because I've gotten used to the thing. But at the beginning, I was like, I just won't take them. I'm just not going to put myself through it. I would feel if I don't have control of the sound, like of the sound, and being able to manipulate it, like during the gig, also, easily and quickly.
What do you envision happening, or is it just that's not the sound I like? That's not the sound I'm used to.
Yeah, and not being able to deliver songs the way I would be used to delivering them, and then people judging, saying, "God, he sounds shit," because like that, there's a bit of trickery goes on to make my voice sound better and make fucking.
Sure, we all do it.
The guitar sound fuller, and and if I can, and the stomp and.
So, like, if you know you're going to a venue where you're very much can fucking make it your own, you can set up your own PA and you can control everything within reason. Like, it's not less anxiety to do a gig in that fashion. Like, is it?
No, I don't have any. Don't have any really.
None
really. Yeah. You'd always be just before you start. Like, you would be kind of. I'm better off if I know no one and I don't have time. If I have to be trying people talking to me and trying to set up, and
that bothers me.
I need a bit of space. I need a bit of time, and I need fucking.
if I have my sound check kind of done, I can talk to people, but I hate when they come up and I'm watching the clock a bit. You know?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the thing, all right.
Yeah.
I don't have the anxiety that you're talking about with kind of gear
I do.
as much as that now.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
as regards being on a stage, small crowds can sometimes do it to you. Like
Small crowds, yeah.
A small crowd can do it to you. You'd think it would be the opposite.
A small listening crowd is
Oh
tough.
God, it can be.
That's very tough.
Sometimes a big rowdy crowd, it's fine. You know.
I don't think I inadvertently have a kind of an alter ego when I'm playing that I kind of didn't notice until this thing happened to me about 5 weeks ago. Because I've been constantly checking now as I'm playing, just kind of. It's like I just feel like I'm kind of acting a small bit when I'm doing the gig
Of course, yeah.
between songs. I know I probably knew that, but I kind of didn't. I don't know.
But you don't compare it to how you carry on with your wife and kids, or your wife and child at home, or your mother, or your family, compared to
Yeah,
the old carry on that you go on with in the pub.
I know. I
Sure,
just wonder, is that tiring? Like, is that good? You probably have to, don't you?
Yeah. I get into the party mode going into a pub, but kind of get into the kind of, right, try and get myself into that 3-point level.
But do you think you kind of like someone else, like a character nearly, no? A little bit when you're doing a gig, as opposed to your...
Yeah. Kind of there's a kind of a wildness about this fella coming in and he's gonna fucking will he ever would this we could be here for the fucking night, there could be a lock in.
And you kind of just
I
play
have
into
no
that,
intention of staying any longer than I need to.
Yeah.
But I'll give you the impression I will.
Yeah, because that's part of the...
And Christ, I'd stay for the fucking night. Jesus, look at the fucking bright Guinness on there. Anyone want to drive me home? But sure, it's all only a bit of crack.
A bit of a...
But
is that accidental, or do you plan to do that?
you can't. You know by the vibe in a pub and the old crack, and if you can get a laugh out in the middle of a song, sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, it's settled.
Sometimes I'll pretend like someone literally made me laugh, and I'll say, "Fuck, I'm trying to sing," and I'll stay laughing. But when I start laughing, I can get into a kind of a weird rhythm of laughing. Someone might just make me kind of smirk or grin or something, and I'd say, right, but I'll kind of laugh, but I make sure it goes down the mic.
Yeah.
And then they look over, and I'll say, fuck, anyway. And then if they burst out laughing, then I'll laugh more, genuinely, like. And I'll say, lads, I don't know, will this work at all? I keep playing the same chord or something, you know. It's those little tricks.
Is that a good thing to do for...
Not straight away, I'd say. Not straight away, as in, for advice for people starting out or something.
I met a fella, and it was a bit sad. He said he was trying to learn the guitar, and he just kind of never really fucking worked out. And he just, he's always been saying it to me. Like, every time I meet him, like, I don't meet him that often, but I'm sure he'd love to do it. And like many don't, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I know advice is unwelcome mostly, but and unwanted, and it's hard to put into action. Like, but how do you fucking jump across that divide, that fucking chasm? Like, how do you jump from buying your stuff to take it into a pub and having the confidence to set it up and sing for 2 hours?
Yeah.
That's hard. Like I know it's probably easier when you're younger. You mightn't think about it as much. But like, there's a lot of fellas in their 30s maybe or later who always wanted to do it but just can't fucking pull the trigger. Like, and I bet there's probably maybe some listening. I bet there is,
Yeah, I think have your songs that you're very comfortable playing, and they go down well-ish. They don't have to fucking have them rocking, but they have to be
musical.
Ones that are kind of musical, ones that are kind of very familiar, and they're in nice keys, so you can sing them in a packed pub or in a kind of a half empty place. You want about 4 or 5 of them, and then somewhere there now, have a chat, say something. But in those 4 songs, watch them. Watch what's going on. Keep an eye on everything like that's going on. See how fast the drinks are being rotating, and see who's really having a good chat. See who's having a laugh. See who's on their own. See who's kind of in and out for fags. Kind of all those who gone out together, or what way they're doing it. Keep an eye. You'll pick up something. and hang on to it then. Do you know, see, is someone tapping their feet, watch their feet. Are they listening? Are they not? And then you kind of, there's always one.
But what's that going to do for your anxiety, though? If you're fucking shitting yourself up there, and it's
Oh,
terrifying.
for anxiety.
Like, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, that. How do you overcome that to gig? Like, there's no way you're going to manage the songs and be able to pick out that stuff. And
It depends what your anxiety is about. Is it about,
most people's anxiety is about making a bollocks themselves, I suppose.
well,
Making
there's
a hames
somebody,
of it.
there's always one there that's kind of happy you're there, that's thrilled you're there. It could be the
Of
barman.
course, yeah.
So just fucking zone in on them.
Yeah. That's probably good advice, yeah.
Zone
Instead
in
of
on
looking
them.
for the person who's merely frowning or covering their ears.
Or not just fucking, they're just, there's nothing. There's just a blank expression. They're not, don't mind them.
I think, too, you have to ask yourself, could you not do it? Like, would you be happy if you never did it? You could try it. But, like, to be honest, you have to make a lot of mistakes, don't you, too, like, along the way.
Yeah.
And the quicker you start making them, the fucking quicker you can start getting better. Like, there's no way to just go out and be amazing first gig. Like, I don't think there is.
Sure, ask any stand-up comedian.
It's just impossible. You got to, as the comedian say, you have to die on your arse over and over and over again before you can get it
What do they call it? Bombing.
bombing, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to do that. Now, it's probably not as bad in pub gigs because the focus isn't 100% on you, but
Well,
it's still hard. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say you just have to kind of dive into it.
Like if you're well prepared and you've your gear and your you've your songs,
Yeah.
it's if you're trying to go in and do it and you haven't really put the
Well, there's effort
you're not
to it,
ready.
like,
Like yeah,
well,
if you're not,
that's yeah.
when it'll go disastrous.
It will, yeah. But I think fellas that are willing to go into pubs totally unprepared are, I mean, like, Jesus, that's something else you need to address, isn't it? Like, that's a kind of a confidence that's just after leading you astray, isn't it? It's kind of, you've absolutely no idea of your limitations.
That's called
I think we deal with that in a different podcast.
elation. You need to fix that.
Yeah. Geez, you might.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one. I'd love to know how people feel about fellas who gig a lot. Is it just another job? Do they care at all? Like, is there anything that bothers them?
Yeah.
Fellas that are kind of just starting off. Here I am, 44, gigging a long time, but still little things trip me up. That in particular, now, like that guy walked in, like we're talking. This guy would have played fucking at the very top end.
Okay, well,
yeah.
maybe. Well, then that's
Yeah.
understandable, Mike.
But it can happen too with, like, someone
Yeah.
who I know is just to be really, really good. Like,
Well, what I would say there now, if he came in and I kind of half knew he was coming. Next thing he walked in, I was like, oh shit, I'm playing a song here and I'm making a mistake. What I would kind of tell myself is, right, I'll put down the guitar now and ask him to come up and do the rest of the gig. And what would I think of him? How good would he really be? How good would he be in comparison to me? Sure, no, like, Jesus, it's so subjective.
it is very.
They could say, Kerry, will you fucking take him down altogether? And the fuck, who is he? Oh, he played with, he's fucking Van Halen, lads.
I know,
Fuck
but-
him.
Yeah.
Who? Get him down to fuck, what the fucking,
It's true, right, yeah,
I'm still waiting on carrying me up to Cara.
yeah.
What? Follow me up.
That's true, yeah.
And, like, do you know,
Give yourself a
you
bit
could
of
have been
credit.
you could have been very hard on yourself because you're thinking of what he thinks of you, but sure, the crowd might love you and wouldn't give a tip any fuck about your man.
No, they
Sorry,
probably couldn't,
for cursing.
That was actually down here as one of my solutions. The fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Just fucking play the fucking
Fuck
song. Will you
him.
copper survive? Will you? What? You fucking. There's a voice in my head that does that too. Are you for fucking real?
Yeah.
It just comes out of nowhere eventually. It's like the last resort.
Yeah.
Are you for what are you doing? Just tying yourself in knots. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd like to hear-
Tommy
yeah.
Emmanuel could come up and say, Jesus, Kerry, I have the same guitar as you, lad. And you said, Jesus, Tommy, you go up and do one there, and he'd get up and he'd do all his flapping and falutin,
they wouldn't
and
do-
they'd say, oh, look, fuck, I get that. Who's that? Oh,
I mean, I'd not. He was fucking going around, fucking slapping and tickling the guy. No shit.
Jesus, well, Kerry, he was flying and we were having a fucking bottle, and he got this fella up. I don't know who the fuck he met him.
He was handy, like. He was able to play the fucking alright, but fuck Christ, like, fucking hell. Jeez, he went fucking on a bit. Yeah? He did.
segment.
Yeah, just if there is anyone just with some experience of that, or actually some actual helpful tips
Yeah.
that can actually be helpful, not some wishy-washy shit.
Yeah, don't mind the wishy-washy.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's real and people do suffer from it. You're not
Yeah.
alone.
Artists who follow, or artists who, who suffer. Adele.
Oh, she's very bad at it.
She'd vomit. She'd vomit before a show. She could drop a small vomit before she went out
Really?
because of nerves. Yeah,
She doesn't do it no more. She pack it up.
puking.
That and performing. Is she still playing?
No, you see, I'd say a lot of it
Got
might
the better
be.
of her.
Yeah, well, no, but like she's a few bad mate, like. But yeah, severe performance anxiety. Eric Clapton,
Yeah.
yeah, admitted suffering extreme stage fright early in his career. During his time at Cream, he sometimes played with his back to the audience.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
I've done it. I did it when at my first gig. Like, I couldn't turn around. I just couldn't.
But you didn't have your back to them, like.
I did.
You looked at what? The fucking...
I was playing bass.
and you're looking at the amp.
I turned around, yeah. Looked out, just turned the crowd were, let's say, behind me shoulder, like, you know.
And was that because you were nervous, is it?
It's because I was sweating bullets.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I was dragged into a pub to play bass in a
I
band.
know.
I didn't know how to play the bass. I was 15. Like, that was my first gig years ago. Now, eventually, started turning around, but like it didn't come naturally.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't be too harsh on yourself. It's a very hard thing to do
yeah.
at any level. So yeah, don't be hard on yourself.
Barbara Streisand,
Oh yeah, she's
crippling stage fright. She stopped for almost 30 years.
Yeah, but she made a bollocks of a gig somewhere, I think, didn't she?
Yeah,
She was playing in New York and made
forgetting lyrics. Like,
I just fucking sing it. And
bring out the book.
she didn't have the book, I'd say.
Dots. He's a man of the book. Bye.
Just have the book.
Just get the fucking book. Have it.
And have all that stuff, actually. That's good. Like, don't just, I shouldn't have a book.
No,
No.
if it suits you, use
Just
it.
have the fucking book. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, yeah. And I made a joke. There was a fella in the pub Sunday night I was playing, and he was singing, but he's brilliant at singing. He's like a word ahead of you, you know. And I actually enjoy it because he said I'd play. See, I wonder will he know this one now, and I'd play a different song, and just he'd have the words of it, like, you know. But at the end of the night, I was just saying, thanks, lads, thanks for having me, and thanks for your man for singing all the songs, whatever, ahead of me. And he's no book. He'd never a book. So I'm looking at the book, and he, you know.
I think you could probably sing most of those songs if the book was gone. I think it's just to kind of, it's to remind you, yeah. If you had them all written down in a list, probably.
I don't really retain them like I used to.
I know, yeah.
Now some songs I do, but yeah, I should really.
No, I don't know, should you really? Why?
I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'd have to limit. If I didn't have a book, it'd be very limited. My selection, like, I'd go from.
I know. I would say every so often what I do is I know this song, and I'll just put the phone black in the screen, or I know the next three songs, I put the phone away, because you can actually really look around. Yeah,
it's great to be able to do
it. I play a couple of handy ones, maybe just 4 chords, and maybe like one of those repeaty choruses that just like repeats itself constantly. And I have a good look around, and I kind of enjoy it a bit.
I hate seeing myself looking at a book. I hate if there's a picture or a video or something small or something.
And you're just reading the book.
And you just see yourself looking, and I hate that. Look, it's shit.
Okay.
Like, it's way better not to do that if you can do that.
Okay,
but I
another
can't.
good tip.
And I'm not gigging every weekend, so it's hard. The stuff gets on me.
I know.
Rod Stewart would have suffered, and sure, Ed Sheeran suffers.
Does he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He made a lot of pressure on himself, though, didn't he? That
I think so.
fucking loop pedal, like.
Yeah.
That's a fucking bollocks. If that goes wrong.
I know.
Is that right?
Dead right. But yeah, that's the crack. I've no real other news.
It's real. Yeah, I'd love for fellas just to fucking chime in and just fellas who are at it a lot. Maybe things that they do. I do this, or I have a banana. Practical stuff. What I will say really helps, like you were talking about gear anxiety, maybe, or something. Having the best gear that you can afford.
Yeah.
Shit gear is.
But then there's fellas going in doing the original thing. I like to hear from the lads doing the original stuff as well. They're just going in
Yeah.
And if a sound engineer, everything's looked after and sound is great. And, you know, what's that stage fright like when it's just you're backstage?
I don't know.
And your name is called or whatever and you have to come out or whatever. Do you know?
Hours. I think competence comes with just hours, with experience and hours of performance. And you won't just get that.
Mock gigs at home. Set up the gears you would, you know.
Yeah.
Do it at home.
Setting up gear and just,
Yeah.
just putting in the hard yards. Isn't that it?
That's it.
Anyway, if anyone else wants to chime in on that, please do. Of course, now, lads, it wouldn't be the It's Some Music podcast if we didn't go for an old spin. Did anyone see my keys? I don't know.
Geography and music, a song from every country. Well, Kerry went and got his pen and paper,
I did.
and he made a list of every single country. 195 in total. And he wrote them down in alphabetical order. Now, at first he thought he'd sing their national anthem. And then he said,
Fuck, I won't bother.
I'd rather hear a proper bit of culture.
So, no, you fucker.
I didn't, because you're writing.
Doesn't matter now. I know it's not giving you a
Your writing is like fucking. It's like
song from every country.
Arabic
music.
Kerry and Corky, geography and music. View Diesel in that.
Sit in the fuck.
Is there Diesel in
She's
that?
on the red.
There's a few people on the red.
Well, I wouldn't like to be driving to this place. This is miles away. The cost of diesel.
I know.
Diesel's gone mad.
I know.
That's because you're man. And I tell you, right? And
Go
this
on.
is going to bring that administration to their knees.
Yes.
What I'm about to do.
What to say?
But I am not doing an American geography and music until they cop themselves on. And that is going to bring their shenanigans grinding to a halt. You mark my words.
Yeah.
Mark
Well,
them. Mark them.
I will. How do you mark
Mark them
words?
there. Look at the pen and paper.
Bring him to a halt.
Just right there. Bring it halt. Kerry. He just drew an arse with a spot on it.
Bring.
I know, I'll tell you that. Oh, it'll hit home then.
Bring Trump.
2.
Yeah. Halt.
Or halt. And you can just mark that now. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the same as chalking it down, actually. So we're not
To-do list.
That's to-do list. Bring Trump to his knees. Yeah, we. Oh yeah, well, I can't possibly comment on that now. There's enough fucking fellas on the internet commenting about that.
Oh jeez, we can't. So should just you know.
Do you remember the Vikings?
I do, yeah.
They were here, weren't they?
They were. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think they came from. I think they came from here. We're going to Denmark.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
Denmark is yeah.
I don't know what I think about when I think of Lego. That's the only thing I can think about. I used to
Yeah.
like Lego. They make Lego. Well done. Copenhagen, of course.
Ah, well done. Come here, the Lego. The
Lego's
Lego
class.
nowadays is fucking.
That's too much.
It's unreal.
No, everything now is shit. No, it's poor. Everything now is very, very poor. Very, very poor. Very commercial. And all the children are going to be absolutely useless when they're older. Okay.
Neil Young has a song called "Piece of Crap." It's everything. He's just, I went to the doctor, got my prescription. When I got my tablets, it was a piece of crap. You should learn that one. Piece of crap. Jeez, your wife is
You
outside.
wake the
going,
fucking child.
Jesus, great, he's back.
Listen to jazz. Jesus, you were badly missed.
Piece of crap.
That's how I feel. They're a Scandinavian nation, of course. They're up there, aren't they? Denmark.
Yeah.
5.9 million. It's a bit of a boring number, of people, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's not
same
like-
as ourselves, kind of.
Doesn't have the wow factor of the Chinese, or does it?
No.
5.9 million, great.
Yeah.
They have a monarchy again. Oh, God.
Anyhow, like this is fucking.
Busy for monarchies.
They like, how are they still going?
I don't know. I don't think you should put anyone up on a pedestal.
No,
No.
look what it does, sure.
Look what it does. It puts me off my songs when
Yeah.
they walk into the bar. Fellas on pedestals coming into the Blackbird. Whoa. Whoa.
With a crown on his head.
Don't put anyone up on a pedestal. Actually, when you walk in, then I'm grand. Know what that's about?
Oh, sure. Yeah, well, I could tell you.
None taken, says Cork.
Yeah.
They have the oldest flag in the world. Oh, brilliant.
Because everything is shit.
They're mad for bikes. They've loads of cycle lanes, 12,000 kilometers of cycle lanes. I thought Amsterdam was the cycling capital of Europe, but apparently it's Denmark. Bit of a pub quiz one there for you.
Okay.
There's more pigs than people.
Well, we're catching up with them because I tell you, Ballinacurra has one mighty cycle lane and it's
It does. It's kind of quite controversial.
going nowhere.
Oh, the traffic in Ballinacurra in the morning. It's doing great for podcasts. It'll do great for our podcast, all these people sitting in cars.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. And they're sitting in the same place that we're giving out about. They'd love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Ballinacurra,
can take the sting out
Lakeview roundabout.
Yeah.
Piece of crap! Went through Ballinacurra, ended at Lakeview roundabout. Was there for 40 minutes. Piece of crap!
No.
Neil Young, thanks very much.
Neil Young.
Great fucking song.
A heap of shit, I suppose, would be the Irish version of that.
Heap of shit, yeah.
They have no words for please in Denmark. So what did they say, like?
Sound.
I suppose that's fine.
No word for please.
No. Give me that fucking cup. That's it. I don't want the cup.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Please yourself. How did they say that? No.
How come no one minded that? Remember, the Vikings, like they were always saying, like, the Vikings raped and pillaged. But they never said, no one hates the Vikings like the English. Do you know? Like, the Vikings would have raped and pillaged.
Oh, sure, they were notorious.
They kind of...
But they came in and did they kind of...
They glamorized it a bit, did they? Not really. Very bad choice of words. But I mean, if you had the helmet on, it wouldn't be so bad, pillaging.
Yeah.
If I pillaged Lakeview petrol station, the Topaz, but if I had a helmet on with horns, would I get away with it or not?
Maybe. If you look, yeah,
I'd have
maybe.
to bring the longboat.
All
We'll all be
appearance.
longboats the way petrol's going.
I tell you, yeah.
A pint is $5.50. That's actually cheaper than here.
That's not bad.
If you wanted to go by Land Cruiser, it's 2,115 kilometres and it's going to take you 14 days. Oh no, it's going to take you 26 hours to drive there and 14 days to walk to Denmark. Great.
But like, it's a small country, really, isn't it?
It is a bit small, yeah. It's big enough.
Part of Europe.
It is part of Europe, yeah.
Are they?
Are they on the
big-
Euro?
They're big contenders in the Eurovision. Usually.
Always are, yeah.
Yeah.
They also have a good song, don't they?
Yeah. They
Oh,
do.
yeah. I know what they be singing about. Be good,
Denmark.
yeah. This is a song that you'll know, I bet, right? But I don't know, will you know that it's from Denmark? Great, Mike. Thanks. Have you heard of Alphabet?
No. Wait, no. No.
You'll know this song anyway. I thought this podcast was a bit of a downer, so I'm just going to end on a high note.
Okay.
Between anxiety and the Nazis. I don't know. I wonder did the Nazis get anxious?
Jesus Christ. I suppose they would, like any of us.
Like any of us.
Public speaking, like. I'd be way worse doing a speech than I would be. Like, if I could get up and sing me speech at the wedding, I'd have been better off.
You'd be better off. It'd be easier, wouldn't it?
Now, how would they would have taken that? But I hate public speaking. I'm talking to you here on the podcast. It's recorded. But it's when when you're. I probably would be better at it now, actually, with doing this.
Yeah. You don't get nervous doing this, do you?
No, not at all. No,
Neither do I. The only thing I get is, like, have I got all my stuff there in order?
I know, but like you can like.
I don't. It doesn't fucking. I want to enjoy it.
I
Like.
know we kind of there is a flow to it now. We don't really. It starts and ends and.
Yeah,
but
there's proof in that now. Like how long were we? Let's face it. Like the early episodes. Like I sat here, couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
I couldn't, like, I was shitted. Like,
Well, that's what happens. I suppose your brain
Yeah.
is.
it's so new.
You need to get better. You need to put the time in.
Yeah.
And get used to it, and I suppose learn that making mistakes. How many mistakes do we make of a night? But
Any
like people
moment.
do podcasts, and they're too conscious that they don't make a sound, or they don't make a noise, or they don't,
I just don't give a fucking
and
shit.
they're very listening to their voice. But the reason I like the headphones is because I can focus better. I can hear what you're saying and what I'm saying, and you kind of get into it. It's more. It kind of gets you kind of invested in the conversation better.
Yeah. Might be something for people to do too if their anxiety is just too much to overcome to do a gig. Maybe just meet up with friends and have a bit of a jam, or you could do a podcast, or record a couple of songs, or just kind of figure out a different way to enjoy your music. Like,
stay
there's
out
other
of the
ways
pub.
around it. Stay out of the pub thing. And I'm not saying it's a road to nowhere. Like, it's a few bob and it can be great. And we should do that.
Yeah, I'd love to know how you do an experiment if I practice the stage